Let's decorate some monthly planner spreads. Hey y'all, I'm Elisa, the Scrappy Wife behind ScrappyWife.com, and today I'm working on 3 custom planner monthly spreads. So monthly spreads are really fun to decorate. I used to never ever decorate my monthly spread, but now I've really started to enjoy it and I'm excited to work on these. We have one for Angie, who has requested a breast cancer awareness spread for the month of October. So we're going to give that to her. And then we have one for Grizel, who requested a November theme spread with her birth stone and birth flower. And then Sweet Zomara is graduating in the month of December. So we're going to do a graduation theme spread for her. All right, I will put you all on fast forward and link everything that I have to use down below. Otherwise, let's go. First up is going to be an October spread for Angie, and I'm going to use the I Love Fall sticker book from Kell of a Plan, and I'm going to mix in some stickers that I created using Canva and my Cricut. And Angie is a breast cancer survivor and asked for a breast cancer awareness theme for the month of October. I decided to do a mix. We're going to bring in fall from the I Love Fall sticker book. I happen to love these florals that are in pink. I think that's perfect. I toned down the colors of the ribbons from the original graphics that Canva had available. I filtered them and redid some of the coloring so that it would be a little bit more neutral to fit in with the pinks that were in these florals. And I thought this was just a different take on doing the breast cancer awareness theme for the month of October. I've done this several times. I think it's a beautiful and wonderful thing to reflect on it through the month. So I hope, Angie, I hope you really, really like this. Okay. So for this monthly planner setup, what I'm going to do is pull from the top left to the bottom right. I love the idea that all of these florals and autumn leaves are just blowing in the breeze, just falling. The beautiful images of gorgeous leaves falling is one of my favorite things. So we're going to capture that on this monthly spread. So I did that big cluster at the top, big cluster at the bottom, and then had leaves kind of floating throughout. I love how it came together. It's so beautiful. It has just a nice movement to the page. And what I like about it most, when you're decorating your monthly spreads, you want to decorate areas where you're not taking up a ton of writing space, because obviously these are meant to be functional spreads. We all have things we need to track each and every month. And so even though there's decorative stickers and a lot of them on this page, I still think it's a really functional spread for Angie to fill in as she needs throughout the month. I loved these extended ribbons that could underline where the month was going to go. So we're going to go ahead and add October up here. This did start as an undated spread. And one of the questions I get a lot is, when I create these spreads and send them to my patrons, how do they get these in their planner? With the monthly spreads, it's especially easy because I now have an insert available over my shop that is the double monthly page, just like you see right here. And the backs of each of those pages are dot grid. And I'm in the process of transitioning my entire collection of inserts to have that monthly page have the dot grid on the front and back so that you can easily lift it in and out of your planner so that the weeks are not attached. I hope that makes sense. That just gives you a little bit more freedom in A, what you're going to track, and B, just working on these monthly spreads separate from how your weeks are laid out, because a lot of us like to change up our layouts throughout the year. So they just pop these in. If there is something on the back, then generally I believe they put them in and just add a little bit of adhesive and switch things around in their planner, but not too hard to add one of these custom spreads. All right, I'm trying to figure out what I want to put over on the left-hand sidebar. I love a box over here, but it was feeling a little too full with 2 boxes. So instead I'm going to bring in this beautiful girl in her autumn coat with her gorgeous bag. We're going to have her. We're going to put the word hope right at the bottom. And again, this one is a little bit more pink than the ribbons that I recolored, but I think it still picks up really nicely. We have the ribbons framing both sides at the top, and then we're going to bring the breast cancer ribbons down, cascading with the fall leaves as well. You can see I'm adding a few boxes for important dates that Angie sent me that she is going to need, but otherwise we're just going to add these ribbons on, and I love how this spread came together. I think it's beautiful and soft and fall-like and still in celebration of breast cancer awareness. And of course, we're all in celebration that Angie is a breast cancer survivor. I actually have several patrons that are survivors, and I'm oh so thankful for them sharing their stories of hope through what can be a just unfathomable time. So thank you, Angie, for sharing, and I hope you very much enjoy your October monthly spread. Next up is going to be a spread for Grizel. And Grizel asked for the month of November. That is her birth month. And she wanted the flower for November, which is a chrysanthemum. And she also asked for the stone for November, which happens to be yellow topaz. Now, I'll be the first to admit, I'm not great at flowers and identifying flowers. And so I had to look up several pictures of chrysanthemums. And then I looked through my books and I found some gorgeous yellow florals in one of the Live Love Posh yellow floral sticker books. Yellow and orange works great for November. And I do believe that these are at least pick up the essence of chrysanthemum. I think they are chrysanthemums. I could be totally wrong. And Grizel, if I am wrong, I apologize. But they are beautiful. So I hope they still make you happy no matter what. So with Grizel's monthly spread, I opted to do one of my very favorite things for monthly spreads, and that is to decorate down the middle of the page. This is a fabulous, fabulous, fabulous way to decorate any monthly spread because like I said before, this is kind of real estate. This is like no man's land. This is real estate that's not getting used. You don't have to write in this area, but it adds a big punch to your page. You just have to line up the papers right next to each other, put the stickers over the top. Eventually you'll see me cut apart the pages, repunch the holes or recut the holes, and call it a day. Love how it just makes a huge statement on the page. Now, I did go ahead and date this page. You're going to notice, November 1st is a Friday. I accidentally dated the whole thing with a Monday start. Grizel, I hope you don't mind a little bit of a shift this month. I did the whole thing just slightly off. That's something that can happen every now and then when you are working with undated planner spreads. No worries. I just had to shift the stickers at the top. It still works. It's still properly dated. It just has a Monday start. This is also a wonderful solution. So many of you have sent me messages that you prefer a Monday start calendar for your monthly. Getting an undated calendar where you just have to white out the days of the week at the top and then go ahead and date it appropriately is a great way to go if you would prefer a Monday start to your planner. It's just an easy way to get some of those extra monthly pages, get them done, and pop them in. All right, so for the month title, I used these alpha stickers. They actually have a little bit of a dimension to them, like a plasticky feel, almost like an enamel sticker. We're going to add that over there for a nice impact on the side. I'm trying to not go too heavy on the florals because I wanted the emphasis to be in the middle. I'm laughing because I tried my best, but I still had to bring in florals. I had to bring them at the bottom left because I couldn't give up that wonderful sticker. And then I had to bring them in the other corners as well, just because I felt like it needed a little bit of a balance. All right, we're going to add a couple of boxes, one for Grizel's birthday and one for her son's birthday. On the 2nd is Grizel, and I believe her son is the 15th. And then I did pull some quotes from the Kelva Plan Birthday Basics sticker book, which is a fabulous sticker book. There's just great quotes. There's great stickers. I love it, love it, love it. So we're going to add those. And then you see me cascading, tucking in these yellow topazes with the florals as well. What a fun idea for how to decorate your birthday month. I have literally never done a birthday month spread like this with the florals and with the gemstone of that particular month. I think it is a great idea, and it's definitely one that I would love to repeat in the future. All right, let me share with you some of the quotes that I chose. I love this one that says, "My birthday is not just a date on the calendar. It's a reminder of how far I have come and how much further I plan to go." I love that so much. And then I did two fun ones. One that says, "When life gives you birthdays, eat cake," and one that says, "Hip, hip, hooray." So I think it's a beautiful birthday spread. It doesn't scream birthday like that. I love that it's a little bit more subtle and it's not, balloons everywhere. I think it's a cool kind of twist on it. And I love that Grizel came up with the idea to do florals in this way. All right, once I get all of the stickers in place, everything is ready to go. I will cut the 2 pages apart and then trim out where all the hole punches are. I forgot to mention that for dating all of the spreads today and adding the days of the week at the top, I'm actually pulling from Mojo Jojo Plans, her original dated basics sticker book. It is my favorite. I do have the 2.0 sticker book. I assume that she'll probably have a 3.0 coming out this year. The original one was my favorite though, so I tend to go for that one more often. All right, that is going to be it for Grizel's spread. Happy early birthday, Grizel. And let's take a look at Zomara's spread. All right, Zomara asked for the month of December, and it's a big month because she is graduating from paramedic school. That is amazing. Congratulations to her. So we're going to do a graduation theme spread for December. I love it. I love that this is not a holiday spread, that she is celebrating this humongous accomplishment in her life, and I'm happy and honored to help celebrate with her. So one of my other favorite techniques for a monthly spread is to use scrapbook paper, you guys. I love scrapbook paper. It's so beautiful. And when you have monthly spreads that are separated, like that monthly insert pack, then you can easily cut apart the spread and add it to scrapbook paper just like I did. So what I did was choose some scrapbook paper from Photoplay. It is all graduation theme, very busy in the background, which I kind of dig. And I think Zamara will like it as well. I cut it down to 7 inches wide, 9¼ inches tall. And then I punched holes in the middle sections with my hole punch, my disc hole punch. Then I trimmed out the monthly boxes, went ahead and adhered them onto the page. And now I will start planning what I'm going to use. So I used Posh Party, which is from Live Love Posh. It has some graduation stickers, but then I wanted it to be specific to a paramedic school graduation. So I did create some stickers with Canva. I have a little ambulance. I have some paramedics doing their amazing job. And so we're including those mixed in. Getting to customize things like this, making it very specific to a special event or a special memory is something I love about creative planning. And I love doing that for my patrons so that they can celebrate these special moments. All right, I'm going to go ahead and date this again using stickers from Mojo Jojo Plans. This time I did do a Sunday start, so I got it all worked out after that little oops with Grizel's spread. We're going to date it and then start moving stickers onto the page. Because I used such a busy scrapbook paper, I'm going to be a bit more minimal with the stickers. We're going to add some in the corner. We have our little graduation cap and roses and balloons, and then we'll add our paramedics over there. The same thing up here. We're going to have our balloons up top and then our ambulance. And I just can shift that 8 to the side ever so slightly. Zamara sent me all of the important dates where she has her last test and evaluations. And then finally on the 11th, that is pinning day. And so we're going to put boxes on all those dates to celebrate and mark such a huge accomplishment. I'll also end up adding a few journaling boxes on the left-hand sidebar, perhaps as some checklists for things that need to get done for graduation that month or ways she wants to celebrate. So we're going to add those. We have our little paramedics girl. She is adorable. And then we just transfer everything to the page, and that's going to be it. The last thing I do for this page is to add the month at the top. I'm using Kelva Plan Alpha Basics Volume 2 to add the month. And that's going to be it for Zamara's graduation spread. So 3 different monthly spreads, 3 different ways to decorate. Let me know what you think. Did you like Angie's October spread? Did you like Grizel's November spread? Or did you like Zamara's December spread? I'd love to hear from you down below. As always, I will link all of the supplies that I used in the description box down below, so be sure to check those out if you are interested. And I also have the link to my monthly planning inserts there as well if you want to check those out. I do want to give a huge shout out to all of my Patreon members. Thank you all so much for your continued support. There's something for everyone over on Patreon, including the free tier. So if you have not clicked the link in the description box below to check out Patreon, make sure to do so today. All right, I hope that you have a fabulous day. And as always, keep it creative.